Okay. There is a view that China may not compromise on its position as far as the staple visas to Kashmiris is concerned. What do you think is the alternative for India after that?
I think it's not so much as a matter of an alternative as much as a response. That if China is going to be so difficult on this issue needlessly and so provocative on this issue, then India must think of a suitable means of retaliation.
Are you suggesting any means there, or?
Yes, most definitely. That perhaps India should deal differently with the very large Tibetan community and allow them greater leeway to operate within India. I mean, this is a slap in the face of India to keep insisting that Kashmiris are not citizens of India and they deserve a visa on a separate piece of paper. If that's going to be the position of the PRC, then an appropriate response would be to say, well, you know, the Tibetans are guests in our country. They have every right as any other individual in this country to speak freely on any issue that they deem appropriate.
Mhm. And do you also suggest any visa policy changes towards the Tibetans coming from Tibet rather than
Yes, say that we'll issue a separate visa for these individuals since Tibet has an independent personality. But I doubt that any Indian government is going to do that anytime in the foreseeable future, having locked themselves into a position which says that Tibet is an integral part of China. So this would require a drastic policy change on the part of the government of India. I don't think it's likely that the government is going to have the necessary gumption to take such a drastic step, but such a step would actually send a definite message to Beijing that New Delhi can't be taken for granted and expected to roll over.
How do you see the Chinese construction in POK and the whole Kashmiri visa thing? Do you see that as Pakistan and China coming together to forge something very serious against the Indo-US proximity?
No, I think this is an ongoing set of developments. This is simply the latest step in a long history of Chinese involvement with Pakistan. I don't see this as a departure in any fashion. But it is disturbing that China would sort of keep investing in this particular facet of the relationship.
Thank you so much. Thanks
Not
a
at
lot.
all.
Thank